Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. Oh no, right at the start, he loses the football. Special Teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Ravens will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one caught downfield by Flowers. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, check that, street.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Trap 60. Here we go, set.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. His kick is perfect. And the Ravens will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
60 Eagles.
Now a run on first down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Reload.
Pistol give to Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds Likely, his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Ready?
1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Third down, 3 to go.
Ready? Go!
Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far...
Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point is good. And the Ravens move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Slot man in motion left. Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On the give, here's Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Set up. Ready, ready.
Going to go right back to Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 5-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. And even 30 yards.
Go! Turn! Right there! Go!
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he'll get about 5. Now, here's second and goal.
Let's go now!
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Here's a third down and 4. They'll send a tight end in motion. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, set!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Third and long. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Now a screen set up for Henry. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A pass pulled in by Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Baltimore.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
So we've reached halftime here on our Thursday nighter to start the new NFL week. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come 19. Come 19. Let go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, He tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got room past the 35. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And the defense right on that. If keeping would have done any better, no gain on that one.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game.
He is in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, break.
1st and 10.
65 cats. Set up. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Point after, coming up here. He gets it to go, and the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Ready.
Whoa. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Got it. Ready? Track at 60. Go! Go!
Back to throw. He'll try and get there, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his second touchdown tonight. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Here we go. Sack.
Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Ready?
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. Going up top. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. To the air now on first and 10. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Roll, bring it. Go.
He'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Go check, take go.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss. And now it's 4th down. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Here we go, set.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
Go, Reed, go.
They'll give it, going left. There's Henry.
No real surprise here, Mike. I think with the way their defense is playing, they decide to just play it safe, short run, get the ball a little bit closer for their kicker here on 4th down, and just make sure they end this drive with points.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So